What's up? In a few weeks' time, we're heading down south on a 4-day epic adventure riding trip. It's going to be really cold down there, and we've got a bunch of new gear that we'll be taking down on that trip. So to prepare, we're going for a good rip today on the bikes as a shakedown test for all that new gear. I've got new tires on the bike, I've got a new navigation app that I'm running, and I'm also running a whole new layering system to keep myself warm on the bike. So today we're going to be testing all that stuff out, seeing how it works in preparation for that trip. So we're gonna go for a rip now on the bikes. It's gonna be all off-road, hopefully have some fun, and see how this new setup goes. First layer's coming off already. I am really hot. As you can see, I got a down jacket on, and it kept me really warm on the ride here on the highway. But yeah, I'm roasting now. So this is coming off. We'll pack that away and throw the rain jacket back on, and we'll go from there.
All right, go. God, I'm so hot. The layering system works, but now now it's too much. So, pretty good terrain, like reasonable speed, double track, like good challenges, and my body's obviously moving, and I'm so hot. I can't believe how hot I am. I've never been this hot on a bike before. So I'm gonna have to drop a layer again. Okay. Separate pads. I've spoken about separate pads before on this channel. Separate pads, keep the pads closer to your body. It means you can layer down without removing your protection too. And then this is what's new. I've got a 100% merino wool thermal liner, which has done its job of keeping me warm, just way too warm. One thing I've learned though is on the highway, I was starting to get a little bit cold just because I was sitting there for a long time at 100 k's an hour in the wind. But then as soon as I moved off road, I got so hot so quickly, and that's without the down jacket. So what I'm learning is how good these materials are at trapping and holding heat. But if you're not creating heat, for example, sitting on the highway, then it's not gonna be able to do its full job. It's not gonna be able to hold that heat for you. Another reason I went for merino instead of other synthetic fibers: it's breathable, it's washable, and it doesn't hold onto odor. So lots of benefits for that. You can't
Careful.
take back some things you already done. No. You blame things that you do on somebody else. No. But they all see is you need help. But still you try so hard.
When I say come get you, I mean film you.
To cover up your games. You try so hard. Hoping that
It's
one
a
day
really tight, technical downhill, like a little chute, and it's just been cut up by rain, and it's not very long, but it's just super gnarly. So all this is just bone breakers. Woo! Silky smooth.
Silky smooth. Just just pick the right line. Just get the right line.
Alrighty, so next up, that is new for the shakedown, I have the tires. So we've got the Moto's Tractionator Adventures. Previously to these tires, I was running a Desert HT in the rear and a Michelin Anarchy Wild on the front. Those served me well, but I definitely wore them down to their absolute limit. So we've swapped out for the Moto's Adventures back and front. So far today, they've been handling really well. actually more grip than what I was riding with recently, just because those tires were so worn. So I'm actually really enjoying the extra grip I have now. Yeah, so far so good. All right, we've come to the end of our day and we found this really cool little berm here behind us. We're just having a bit of a play around, getting some cool photos. There he goes. Very nice. So yeah, it's been an awesome day. Really good shakedown test, testing out lots of our new gear ready for this trip that's coming up. So to quickly summarize for you, layering up is definitely working really well for me. Dropping the heavy duty riding gear and swapping it out for lighter weight, more breathable layers, and having more of those layers is really beneficial for keeping warm during those colder parts of the day, but then having that ability to take those layers off and ride cool as the weather starts to warm up. So really liking the changes I've made in my gear. Tires feel real good. The nav is working really nicely. That Gaia app is really clean, really easy to use, really simple. I was logging my route today and I can kind of drop waypoints as I go. So I'm really liking that. I'm gonna use that to plan the route that we'll be taking for the trip. So all in all, yeah, really happy with how it's all gone. And if you're really excited to take your first big adventure ride trip, but you're worried about the safety concerns of riding adventure bikes multiple days in the middle of nowhere, then I recommend you watch this video right here. In this video, I break down some really great safety gear and some safety techniques that you can adopt to your riding and to your gear to make sure you feel safe out on the trail. They've really helped me stay safe and still enjoy the ride. So give that a check out and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.